guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos, but I also do others like this meal plan that you're about to see here. Thanks for tuning in. I have a lot to get through. I'm setting up my weekly dinners, so I'm going to be meal planning, and eventually I'm going to get into the budget breakdowns of our meals. So I'm just taking like baby steps because it's a lot to get back into it. I haven't done this in a really long time. We had a great weekend. We had the cookout that I planned for and budgeted for. You guys probably already remember hearing about it from my mom and my husband. So it was really nice. We had that yesterday. And we have lots of leftover food, so we're going to be putting that to some use this week, and I'm happy about that too because I don't like when things go to waste. But before I get into that, I just wanted to say, you guys have seen these so many times, thank you so much for the orders on my home and work edit planner. This is an academic or fiscal year planner on Amazon, and I mentioned that it is $16 on Amazon, and you can use Prime with it, so you can get 2-day shipping. But they are printed to order. But I did mention if you're somebody who may not, typically need to buy something like this or want to buy something like this, it might be cheaper to actually do that than try to print this out at home. But I am going to be making, I believe, this calendar available to you because I know some people do have the color printers and, they are able to do that at home. So I'm going to be offering it both ways. So I hope for some people putting it on Amazon is helpful. And this one was on there as well. That's my calendar year one. But anyways, thank you so much. And I do have more printables coming this week. And this week I have the July budget workbook releasing. Let's get into it. This is the tool notebook cover that I'm using for my meal plan trackers. And if you haven't gotten your hands on this, definitely check out the links below. I have so many different things happening, and I want to make sure that if you're new here or if you haven't already subscribed, that you do so you can get your hands on all these free printables because they're so nice to have. So we are going to be using this one here. And as you can see, this is the weekly meal planner. So here I can do all my grocery list. I can do my grocery budget, the total spent if I was over or under. And then here I can plan all the meals Monday through Sunday. And this is undated, so it's very nice. You can download this and make as many copies of this as you want, or you don't even have to do double-sided printing. And then here, this is the meal tracker. So I can go back when I'm done with the entire month and I can plug in dates. These are dated as far as the month at the top right, but I can plug in the days of the week, and then I can go back and I can back plan on everything that we had for dinner for the entire month. So basically that's all I track, or that's all I'm planning on tracking this time. And the reason why I don't track the other things is because it's a little bit more difficult. So we have a lot going on here. We have my mom here. We have, my nephew is caretaking for her during the week, and my husband works outside of the home. I work outside of the home. So it can be a little tricky, I guess. Not tricky, but it can be a little bit cumbersome to try and track what everybody's having for breakfast and for lunch. Or if you take somebody, like me, I don't ever eat breakfast. Now I should, but I don't. And so, it's not like we're making like a family breakfast or making like some big family lunch. We're just not doing it. So that might change in the future how I do things, but for right now, I'm just going to be tracking dinners. So for Monday, and I'm actually filming this on a Monday, but I'm going to go back and I'm going to refer to my little cheat sheet and tell you guys what we're having. Now, we did have the cookout, as I said, and we're going to be using some leftovers from that. We ordered some fried chicken from the grocery store. Oh my gosh, so good. So I'm going to write dinner up here, just so we know what's going on. So today we're going to have more of the chicken. So we ended up having, my husband got a whole, what oh my gosh, I swear to you, I struggle for my words so bad. I need to take more vitamin D. He got a whole prime rib roast at a really good price, and he loves to cook. So he made that. He made a leg of lamb. I don't eat any red meat, so we had fried chicken with it. We had a ton of people here. So we had plenty, and then we had leftovers. So we're going to be taking advantage of that. We had pasta salad. Everything else, everything else we made. We had tabbouleh. We bought the JoJo fries, which are just potato wedges. I don't know why they call them that in our area, but they're seasoned potato wedges. But we made tabbouleh salad. We made Brussels sprouts. We made corn casserole, pasta salad. We had, oh my gosh, there's a ton of stuff. I don't know. But anyways, so today we're having the leftovers as they are. So I'm going to disassemble some of the chicken and shred it for the rest of the week. It's just fried pasta salad. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, so we had fried chicken, and we just got chicken breast because I knew that we would have leftovers and I wanted to be able to use it for other things. So we're gonna have fried chicken, pasta salad, and corn casserole tonight. So just to kind of like use up what's left. So on Tuesday, now I did already grocery shop, so we're good for the week. We're gonna have Caesar salad kits, and we use a couple because for dinner it's there's 3 of us, and I don't know about you guys, I can eat a lot of lettuce. And we're gonna have shredded chicken, so I'm gonna take some of the chicken off the bone. Whatever's left, I'm gonna shred actually, and if there's a ton of it, I'll freeze some of it. And if not, we'll just eat it this week. And then we have some frozen garlic toast. The Caesar salad kits come with their dressing and everything, which is so nice. They come with everything you need. So we're good with that. And then on Wednesday, we are having, I'm looking forward to this. So we're having chicken, again, it's gonna be some of the shredded chicken, rice, and vegetable soup. So I haven't made this in a while, but I just get chicken broth, like boxed chicken broth, and especially if you're not cooking chicken from scratch. So you need some kind of base to it. You can use better than bouillon, you can use bouillon cubes, whatever. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna saute carrots, onions, and celery. Not a ton, but just like really finely chopped, especially the onions, just super finely chopped. I don't want big chunks of onion in the soup. And then I'm gonna throw in a bag of frozen peas, corn, and green beans, I think it is. It's like a medley, like a blend. I'm gonna throw that in there, and then the shredded chicken, and I'm gonna make rice on the side. So I never make the rice in the soup. And honestly, when I put the soup away at night, if there's leftover, I don't put the rice in it. I use the rice separately because otherwise it sucks up all the broth. So I'm gonna make this, and then we're gonna have like crusty rolls, like, you know, like French bread or Italian bread rolls with it. And this will be so good. All right, and then Thursday, now we don't eat out much during the week, but we do like to eat out on the weekends because we're usually doing a bunch of stuff. We're gonna have grilled pork. And this is gonna be from a pork loin. So I'm gonna write that. And then just literally, and don't come for me about processed foods. I know, guys, I'm gonna be 50. You're not gonna tell me anything I haven't heard. My diet could be so much cleaner and healthier, and hopefully small changes and stuff will help that. But I'm making these au gratin potatoes right out of the box, and then also Brussels sprouts. Now these are not going to be leftover Brussels sprouts. We love Brussels sprouts. Oh, and the best ones I've ever had, like in my life, well, I've had 2 really good ones. One is at a non-chain restaurant here in this, where I live in town. And the other, if you guys have like a Longhorn Steakhouse by you, get the Brussels sprouts, do the upcharge. It is so worth it. They're in like a chili ginger honey sauce. Oh my God. They are amazing. I've never tasted anything like it. They are so freaking good. But I think they are like an upcharge. But anyways, check them out if you've never had them. So, Friday night, we typically will go out. Sometimes we'll get pizza. I don't know. It just depends. It's the end of the week. You know, and weeks, I don't know. Weeks are long. That's why, for me, I don't ever really feel super rested. Number one, because I'm just tired. And number two, I feel like I save a lot of my chores and things to do for the weekends. So on the weekends when you're supposed to be like recharging and, you know, resting up and whatever from the work week and everything that you have to squeeze into the weekdays, I feel like I'm now squeezing in the weekends, like laundry, grocery shopping, running errands, doing this, doing that. And it's just very hectic, you know? And on the weekends, I like to spend as much time as possible with my mom because during the week, you know, I'm at work all day and, you know, I'll have dinner with her and basically that's it. We don't sit around and play cards or anything like that. You know, we're just basically getting ready for work the next day and, you know, doing what we have to do. So on the weekends, I like to spend time with her and it's like, there's not a lot of like quality time, you know, there just doesn't ever seem to be enough minutes in the day or days in the week. So, we like to go out, you know, something to do and whatever. And then Saturday we will probably go out, or do whatever. I don't know. And then on Sunday, and again, this could change, you know, Saturday could come and we could say, you know what, let's just make grilled cheese. I don't know. Like, I like to have this buffer in here. And sometimes what I have to do is actually, if I don't budget for it, like I would put it on a credit card, the one I use from my bank. It's not a debit card, but it's actually my bank's credit card. And then I can pay it off the next week or whatever. I'm still trying to stay within my budgeted allotments. And so if I decide to eat out 2 days in a row, so be it. And then I'll have to remedy that the next week. Or if I put this down and like I said, if we change our mind, then that's great too. It just gives you, you know, some options, I guess. So on Sunday, we are going to do chicken and steak wraps. So like I said, I'm not eating red meat any longer. It's been since February 19th this year. But my husband and my mom do. And so, I mean, as you can see, there's like a lot of chicken dinners on this menu, and that's fine. But I think sometimes they want something a little bit different. Now, I will eat pork, you know, and whatever, but I won't eat any type of red meat. So I'm going to have 2 options for these wraps. And then to go with it, we're going to have potato wedges. And these are just ones that I'm going to make in the air fryer. Really simple. Just, you know, cut potatoes to the size that you want. You don't even have to do wedges, but I will because it's easy. And you can do like a steak fry or a traditional wedge. And then we season them up with like Kinders. We have all kinds of Kinder seasonings, dry seasonings. Or we also have Hidden Valley Ranch packets. Or we actually have it, I think we got it at Sam's Club in like a big container. So we can do it like that, but whatever. And then just throw them in the air fryer. You can put a little bit of oil on them just so the seasoning will stick. And then they come out so good and so crispy. And then roasted broccoli, I will also do this in the air fryer. I just don't see a reason to put on the oven, especially if it's hot. You can do the same effect in the air fryer, if not better. So I put a little bit of olive oil on there. I put just a minimal amount of red pepper flakes, you know, not to make it super spicy, but just to give it like a little hint. I do a little salt, pepper. I do some garlic powder, some Italian seasoning. Basically, I put everything on there. If I have everything but the bagel seasoning, sometimes that has salt in it, but we also have Mrs. Dash saltless version. So if you're looking for something like that and you're trying to watch your sodium, you can definitely find that. So because I think mostly the everything but the bagel seasonings, whether you get Trader Joe's or you get it at Aldi's or wherever you buy it, I think most of it has salt in it. So I try to be careful. So if we use that, then I wouldn't put additional salt. But we just put like whatever on there just to give it some flavor. And then we like it kind of roasty, toasty, you know, like, I don't know, that's just kind of how I like to have it. So we're going to make that. So basically that is the menu for the entire week. So for the grocery list, I'm not going to fill this out right now. I might go back and backfill this and say what we had, because this video is way too long. Say what we had on hand and anything we needed to buy. And then down the road, this will come in very handy because I would like to start to track how much our meals are actually costing. Because take for instance, if we wanted to make tacos and we didn't have anything on hand, we would literally have to go to the store and buy the taco shells or the tortillas. We would have to buy the meat or the beef or the chicken or both, taco seasoning, shredded cheese, sour cream, tomatoes, lettuce. I don't know, we might make some taco rice with it, you know, or Spanish rice, whatever. By the time we make everything, sometimes it's cheaper if you have a very inexpensive place close by, and we do, to just go out and get them or get carry out. So, I mean, if you sit down, you're getting into tipping, but sometimes it's cheaper just to go that route. But again, it also depends on the size of your family. If you're cooking for just a few people, 1, 2, 3, I think sometimes it's cheaper just to get it out. But if you're cooking for a big family, then obviously it is more cost effective to make everything at home. But yeah, so this is my weekly meal planner. Now I'm not going to go back and fill in June's monthly yet. I'm going to wait and do that, I think, at the end of the month. And I'm talking about this tracker right here. That way I could just put in all the dinners at once. But I am happy to have started this because this is something I've been wanting to get back into for a while. And I've just been putting it off for whatever reason. I don't know why I do. Oh, I don't know why I just did that. Oh, I guess I could back plan because I'm starting basically a little bit better than the second week of June. I don't know why I do any things that I do. But anyway, we're just struggling through these videos together. But yeah, that's what we got going on. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, God bless you. And then please watch for my new printables this week because I hope that you are going to love them. I'll see you guys next time.